So what's up, everybody? Shout out to the subscriber that recommended that I do a Rigmor series mod list. Rigmor series mods that take us to Cyrodiil and Bruma are very large mods, and whatever I felt I needed, I added. 40 mods, that's it. This is specifically for special edition, but you can also run it with anniversary edition, so I left enough space that your anniversary edition content can run in the background along with any other patches that you need to add for this, but it is built for special edition. All right, so I focused on what I could focus on, but primarily the goal here is you're going to start a new game and not particularly follow along with a typical Skyrim quest line, but you can if you want to. So I made sure to add just enough that if you want to do a traditional playthrough with your new follower, you can do so in Skyrim, or you can just do the expansion quest lines. And there's a lot of expansion quest lines with this. So I was not able to run USSEP and still get the other mods that I really wanted to add here. So we're building around Rigmor. So there is no USSEP and we won't be needing it. But instead I decided to run Reconciliation, QoL and Bugfixes, which I often say has round about 140 mods within it, maybe more. Quality of life and bug fixes that aren't covered within USSEP. Some improvements to some questing as well, minor stuff. No real quest alterations, but some minor things, but must have. Borders disabled is required for the Rigmor mods. Some version of borders disabled is required. As you can see here in the description, no world borders, borders disabled ESM, which is what I'm using. Skyrim borders disabled, repost, whichever one I guess is working best. I'm assuming this one is. I haven't played yet. I'm gonna do that next, so let's just keep going over the mod list. Rigmor of Cyrodiil. This is in the order as it is required to go to function properly. These are master files, but when you add them, in order for the downloads to not freeze and you have to start over, like make sure you download one of these Rigmor mods at a time. Wait for it to fully download before you go on to download the next one. So Rigmor of Cyrodiil, this is you become Rigmor's guardian once again in an unforgettable adventure in the depth of Cyrodiil. As soon as you start the game, the storylines will begin. You will meet the character that you are to follow, and you'll know what's going on. I'll show you guys, a matter of fact, a little early tutorial on how to start the adventures. Rigmor of Cyrodiil land, a part 2 of 3. You'll need this or you'll fall through the ground according to the description. So some meshes and textures there that are required. Rigmor of Bruma, you'll follow her story pretty much through all of these adventures. After saving a young woman's life, you find yourself becoming her guardian protector from a dark past, from herself, and a destiny not of her choosing. And a Rigmor of Cyrodiil patch. According to the description, it says you will need this for kisses and stuff. Can only imagine where this is going. So NPC clothing and armor overhaul just changes what NPCs wear to be more appropriate to where they are in the world, what they do for a living, and their race. Our HUD, dialogue interface reshaped, some additional hundreds of audio improvements from the vanilla game. Wear unlimited rings and amulets and get the enchantments from them all. Ordinator plus bundle. Grass, more grass for Cyrodiil. Our Smims, really simple small mods for space saving, for weather and interior lighting, Obsidian weathers and seasons. Enhanced lighting for E and B, no USSEP version. Simple blood texture mod, just makes you and NPC enemies a little bit more bloody. Wildcat for our combat AI. Rigmor of Bruma just changes the appearance of our main NPC and quest giver that we're going to be following, or that is actually going to become our followers. Bellyaches HD collection just retextures some of the animals in the game that are common, that we come across quite a bit, not covering any monsters or other creatures. Simple character makeover bundle. This includes our character creation, some chaos hairs for creating our own characters, as well as vast improvements to the NPCs in the game. Simple stuff. Combat, gritty animations, 360 walk and run to improve the walk and run animations from Gritty. For our clothing, armor and weapons, we're using divergence. We gotta have divergence at least. Guard helmet replacer, because I hate guard helmets in this game. Grass Lord noise green tint. That goes with our grass mod above. Still get a little bit more pop in as I don't have like a real high performance lot here, but we're saving space. And for trees, we're using the Sith Lord's trees, which is just a retexture for and remesh of pine branches and aspens, cathedral plants and mushrooms. I'm using this one for the first time, so hopefully they look okay. I may change my mind on this. If I do, I'll let you know in the description. And Helgen Express Quick Start, that's the quick start we're going to use. I do prefer alternate start Live Another Life, but of course we're not using USSCP. And Cathedral Water and Seam Fixes. There's plenty of space left though for whatever water mod you want to add if you want to just go for it. But Cathedral Water with Seam Fixes is good enough. If I change my mind on it, like if I want to upgrade the Clofas or something, then I will. But, you know, any water mod will work here in standard lighting templates. Brighter version that doesn't require USSCP, just to make the interiors a little bit darker, make dungeons a little bit darker, get that dark ambient light going on. It improves upon ELE quite a bit. So that's it, guys. That's the whole load order. That is what I came up with for all of the Rigmor mods to be used in one mod list. And you don't have to use them all at one time. You can play one at a time, just the Cyrodiil or just the Bruma if you want to. So I'm going for the gusto, and I'm doing all of them and building a complete mod list around it, just without USSCP in this case. So with that being said, thank you for listening. Now let's see a little gameplay, shall we?
Wait! Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you. If the rebels have themselves a track...
You mean I can't find her? Keep looking! Must I do everything myself?
You there! Be on your way.
Hey, over here! Please help! You need to help me. There's a wounded girl, over there, by the cliff. They're looking in the wrong place. She's too heavy for me to move. Help me carry her to safety. I have a camp not far from here, on the lake. She'll be safe there, if she survives. The Thalmor. This way. chased her to the cliff edge. She jumped into the canopy of that tree above to escape. It saved her fall mostly, but she's badly injured. But if we can get her to my boat, she might survive. Please, if you carry her, I'll lead the way. This way. Follow me. Take it easy and be careful. Hold up. We need another route. Up here. This way. Not far now. Wait here. Let me make sure the coast is clear. Okay, it's clear. Come on.
Rose, are you mad? He'll kill us.
I am not letting those bastards push us around, Hedron.
Who's this stranger? Can we trust him?
Sometimes you have to do what is right. Everything. Put her... Come on, let's go. My camp is over there. Pick her up and put her on the bedroll. Okay, let's take a look under this armor. Oh my. She's lucky she wasn't disemboweled. She has lost a lot of blood. We will need to gather some things or she won't survive. Would you stay and help? Take the boat back to the Guardian Stones. Then go to the Riverwood Trader, talk to Luke and Valerius or his sister Camilla. Buy some furs and clean linen. They're good people. Don't tell them what it is for. We don't want to bring trouble down on anyone. Of course, a healing spell might help to stabilize her if they have one, but it's still going to be a slow recovery. I'll stay here and keep her warm and dry, but be careful. There might still be Thalmor soldiers in and around the village, so have an alibi ready. Oh, and don't go wandering off. If Lucan or his sister ask you to retrieve a golden claw, leave it. If you abandon her now, she may not make it. And we need you here. Here, take this coin.